Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Favor. So on today's episode of turning void materials into beautiful piece, we'll be turning this Ankara and this Dutchette into beautiful hairbands. Now this is the first DIY I learned on YouTube that makes me good money. Okay, so if this is something that interests you without wasting much of your time, let's just head to the tutorial proper. So guys, this is my favorite DIY that I learned on YouTube. I say this is my favorite DIY because this is my money making machine, simplest DIY that I made on YouTube. Okay, now I make this hairband and I supply to small retail shops and then I supply to salons. Okay, now if you supply this to about 3 or 4 salons in a week or in a month, that makes you good money. All right, and then that your hairstylist that you go to make your hair. Now guys, make this and take to them this festive period and then you make good money. Okay, so we'll be using the Ankara fabric. All right, we'll be using the Dutchette, we'll be using the 1-inch elastic band, we'll be using the small band as well. Okay, we'll be using the chalk, we'll be using the tape rule, and we'll be using the self-tin pin, and then of course our scissors. All right, okay, so now to the tutorial proper. Okay guys, now for you to get the inch we're going to be using for this, we're going to be using 15-inch length, and then the wideness of this is 6-inch, 15 by 16. Okay, now all right, I'm just going to just differentiate from the front and the back because this is a pure African print. All right, so you stitch the way I did. So see where I pointed to, place it properly like so, and then I will take this to my sewing machine and I will stitch this way. All right, okay, so this is me stitching this properly. All right, you can see the way I'm stitching it. You just hold the 2 edges together and then you stitch properly. Okay, so after doing these stitches, all right, there are 2 different types of stitches for this hairband. You can see the way I'm placing it like so. You pick from one edge like this. All right, you pick this edge and pick this edge and fold it together like so. Just do it exactly the way I'm doing it and you're going to get this right. Okay, all right. Stitching this the way I'm doing it, so you can see me trying to pull it off. So because you're going to stitch all the way around, when you stitch you stretch it out for you to be, you pull it out rather for you to be able to stitch it all round. Okay, after stitching it, this is how it will come out rather. So I've gone ahead to stitch on both the Ankara piece and on the Dutchette. All right, so I'm just going to show you how to pull this out like the normal way you turn in and out of a belt. Okay, so I'm pulling it out. I'm done pulling this. All right, so I'm going to iron this properly. You need to iron this. After ironing this, you pass the smallest elastic band that I showed you in the beginning of the video, just exactly the way I'm doing it like so. Pass it all round like the way I'm doing it, like just follow the way I'm doing it guys, and you're going to get it accurately. Okay, all right, so after pulling this, you're going to notch it properly, like very very tight. You have to tie it so firmly that it won't be able to lose. All right, like the way I'm doing it like so, or if you have another way you can tie the elastic that is convenient for you, but I strongly recommend you tie it this way. All right, so after tying these guys, this is how our band is looking like. This is how our hairband is looking like guys. This is absolutely beautiful. Just cut this out, the excess, and then this is it. This is the hairband, and this is our first part of this video is ready. Just go ahead and stitch this together and you're good to go. All right guys, this is the second part of the video for our hairband. Okay, so for this hairband, this is a fancy hairband, this is a fancy hairband like so. Okay, all right, so for this hairband, for this other part of this tutorial, we're going to be using 20 7, we're going to be using 27 by 8 inches, length 27, then the wideness of the band is 8 inches. The band is 7 by 8 inches. Now, depending on the hair circumference you're working with, okay? All right, so you fold this into 2 like you see me do so. Place it equally like this. All right, from there you're going to be taking the measurement of where you're going to be placing your 1 inch elastic band. Then for me, if you remember, I said this is for a little girl. All right, I'm going to go in by 4 inch. You can see it where I'm marking it like so. Just follow the way I'm doing it, guys. By 4, this is 4 inch, and I'm going to give it a notch so that when I open it up, it's going to be at the middle like you see me do so. Okay, so now I've gone ahead to open this up, and it's going to be giving me 8 inches, because you remember the 4 inches that I gave it before was unfold. Now I've unfolded, and then this is what is going to be giving us 8 inches. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my 1 inch elastic band at the middle of where I have notched. Okay, so I discovered that when I did 8 inches, the band was not going to be giving the size, or rather the length wasn't okay. So I went ahead to take away 1 inch, just 1 inch. All right, that is what I took away from here, so that it's going to be firm, not going to be too loose. So I'm going to go ahead now and stitch here, stitch on both edges. I will stitch here and I will also stitch here. All right, so guys, I've gone ahead to stitch this on my sewing machine. You can see how it's looking. You can see. So we're going to go ahead now and stitch around this band like you see me do, like so. Okay, just follow my footstep, just follow the way I'm doing this, and you're going to get it. So we're going to go and then stitch all around just the way I'm doing it. Exactly the angles I'm stitching is where you're going to stitch in, because remember, we're going to be turning this in out. Okay, all right, so I'll take this my sewing machine and I will sew it out, okay, and bring it back for you to see. So guys, yes, I've gone ahead to stitch this. You can see the way it's looking. All right, so I'm going to use the pin the same way I turn in the other hairband. I'm going to turn it in and out like so. Okay, so just do this from your own end. Just turn it out like this, like you see me doing, like so, and then you're going to see the result of how this is going to turn out. All right, guys, after turning this out, I went ahead to iron it. You can see I ironed it out so that it will be smooth. Okay, so after ironing it, this is how it came out. Okay, and then you can see at the middle, you can see the effect of the elastic band, the elastic that we added to this cloth, to this hairband rather. So the essence of that elastic was to hold it firmly. Okay, now you can, for the end result of this hairband, you're going to place it the way I'm doing it, like so. Place it at the middle, and then you use this other one to cross it like so. So after crossing it this way, I will just take it to my sewing machine and stitch it. Okay, so guys, after stitching, this is the end result of this hairband. You can see how, just turn it in out like this. Okay, and make sure that the way you stitch at the middle is, you place it at the middle, or you use it to cover it properly so that it won't show. Okay, so this is the end result of what our hairband looks like, guys. This is actually absolutely beautiful. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. This is the hairband. This is a big hairband. I'm going to show you the end result, and then this is it. You can see how it's looking. This camera is really not doing justice to this hairband, okay, but this hairband is absolutely beautiful. And then this is the first hairband. You can see the outcome of this hairband, and then this is the band on Ankara print as well. So guys, we've come to the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much, guys. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any DIY. Like I said before, this channel is about the simplest DIY that can make you money. Just the simplest DIY. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Bye for now.